Thing I think I want to do here is we keep using the tape measure to come up with that 6 foot length, so I'm going to make a mark at the 6 foot length. And where is my...
Welcome back. Today we're back on Fundustruck. We've done a lot of stuff that we're going to get you up to speed through time lapse, but in essence what we've done is we've extended our chassis table, and we actually have the driver's or the passenger side front frame rail bolted on, not welded yet, of course. We got a lot coming today. I'm Mike. This is my buddy Chris. Welcome back to the shop. Getting ready to drill the holes in this side of the frame. We'll get back to that in a minute. Let me show you what we've done over here. Kids are on the chair getting warm. Not that they're not always warm. So we got the chassis table extended out about 4 feet. That gave us enough, so we moved it all forward, as you saw in the time lapse, and got it all bolted back together again. We've got the table leveled. We haven't leveled the frame accurately yet, but it's roughed in good enough for now. Our objective is to get these frame rails on the back, which we've done here. Again, this is mostly for fixturing and for ultimately safety. It's going to be welded. It's just kind of a fail-safe, but we've got a 5/8 bolt through on both sides. So what we're doing on this side, and that's what we're going to pick up today, is we've already got the outside, the rear frame rail done, and we need to drill the holes into the inner frame rail here. So that's where we're going to pick up in this episode. Chris is doing the layout, and we're going to get after it. So we're transferring right now with a transfer punch to get it centered, so we know where to drill. And we can't do that on this one, but I did throw some paint in there, and he's got it laid out pretty good with measurements. So the next step now, and this is the cool part, is we have to drill that. So I guess we got to take this frame rail back off and then get the
Portamag lined up on it.
Yep. Okay, we'll be back. So we have our, what do you call this thing?
A Portamag.
Portamag drill press on here, and we've spent probably a half an hour getting this exactly accurate to get this front hole put in.
The Portamag is meant to work vertical, and since we're doing it horizontal, we have to give it a little bit of assistance in making sure it's lined up and clamped in place.
So we have a stand under it and 2 clamps to hold it in place, because the magnet is really super strong for twisting force, but not for side force like this, because you can see the magnet is long, not wide. So
I'm just making sure we're got pressure against that.
I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Yep, we're right about on the... There we go.
Okay.
That is beautiful. Look at the size of that chip. You're doing this by hand, you'd be getting little dinky chips out of there.
Yeah, and you don't have to have one of these, but it helps.
That it certainly does. Okay, now we can dress the holes and shoot the debris out of the middle.
Yep.
Then put the frame rail back up here and use the double hole on there.
Correct.
To locate this hole wherever it lines up is where it needs to be.
Yep. We'll just make sure that our two frame rails are perfectly flush like a toilet and good to go. All right, we've got everything lined up. We are perfectly lined up here now relative to frame rail to frame rail. So you can see that where everything is copacetic. Looks good.
Yeah. It's always kind of funny to me using a 2-pound sledgehammer and doing a big overhand swing to move 0.010 of an inch.
So the next thing is we'll get our mag drill on there and drill that back hole. So we got the bolt in the front here, and that's tight. So our layout's coming out good. I will not bother showing the second drill because how many holes can you watch us drill? $172 tight. So go to the other side. Oh, maybe need to take that vice grip off of there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Make sure we don't have any twisty in our...
Remember that 1/16 of an inch that when we did the middle frame?
Yeah.
We are 172 tight on the exact same nut. This frame is perfectly square.
Oh. Cool. And that 1/16 we were seeing there is probably just an offset in the...
I don't know where it's coming from. It's probably, there's a 1/16 inch difference between these two pieces of metal. This one is just shy of a 1/16, and this one's just a little over a 1/16 longer. So that could be where it's coming from. I'd have to think it through, but quite frankly, I don't give a crap because from the front to here.
Yeah, at a 1/16 and 14 feet.
Yeah, no, we're 0 at 14 feet.
Oh,
okay. In that 8 feet, we were a 1/16.
Yeah.
But we don't know. But from the front to here, from there to there.
That's better than anything like this would have come from the factory.
Oh, a 1/4 inch from the factory. So that's okay. That impresses me. That's
cool.
Okay, it's very, very good. So yeah, that's a huge relief. So at some point I can weld that up, but I'm not going to be in a big hurry for that yet.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing is, right here where the weld is, you're going to have 2, 4, probably 6 inches there. So you're going to have 4.5 feet worth of running weld at a half an inch thick material right here.
Yep. 100%. So he and I had the discussion on whether or not we wanted to check this before we turned the camera on to be sure it was right. And I made the executive decision to say, nope, this is an honest channel. What you saw was the first time we had checked this frame from beginning to back, from front to back. So we didn't hide anything.
Scouts honor.
Yep, Scouts honor, yeah. You don't have to believe that if you want, I know, but we literally did. Those of you who've been around the channel know I'm pretty transparent. So if it was wrong, you would have seen it. Did it turn out better than I expected? Yeah, honestly, it did. So pretty cool.
I'm really surprised at how, first of all, the universality of that frame to be able to get out to this length, and you could go even further. And if you had the other frame rails in here, you could make something that wouldn't fit in the shop.
Yeah.
You could do semi-truck frames.
Oh, you're talking about the chassis table.
Yeah, chassis table.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm very impressed how easily that chassis table moved forward, separated individually to extend it out, and then came back to level and square.
Yeah.
And then this, getting all of this together.
So we have not done that yet. The frame itself is a little high in the back. So that's the next step then. I won't bore you with that. You've seen me level a frame 1,000 times. You've seen me square a frame 1,000 times on previous episodes. You get the process. So if you haven't seen that, go back a couple episodes because it's there in several. But we'll get this leveled up and then we'll make a couple of decisions. But we have kind of a little fun thing we want to do. We got to go get firewood, so we're also going to, don't go away, because we're going to do a comparison with an actual machinist level versus my 4-foot Walmart level.
Yeah, we're about 4.5 thou high on that end, and we're 5 thou high on that end.
So here's my point. He brought the machinist level to say my $10 4-foot Walmart level, for those guys who are giving me crap about laser levels, and I know it was coming from a good place. I'm not upset about it at all. I'm just busting your chops a little. My $10 Walmart level got this thing within 5/1000ths of an inch.
Yeah.
And I know it's a little high in the back. So we could just, and we may do this, take the DA and shave these blocks down.
Here, hang on a second. Let's check.
And it very well could be the table. That's not necessarily going to be accurate, though, because that's tapered.
Yeah, I'm within a half thou of where I was on the frame, so it is the table.
Okay. So
I'd say we're doing pretty good for a table this long, being within 5 thou on.
In a 120-year-old barn.
Yeah.
So that's my point, okay? You can overthink it. You can go out and buy expensive tools. And yeah, I know a laser level's $50. Please don't think I'm upset about that at all, because I'm not.
Well, there are also other things you can do with a laser level that you can't do with this.
Yeah. But I really wanted to do this, for one thing. This is the way I've always done it. Okay, this isn't the level I used years ago because I broke it, but it's the same thing, a 4-foot level. And I mean, I wished I had a 6-foot level, honestly, but it doesn't take big money and big expensive tools. It's nice. Sometimes it makes the job easier.
Yeah, like the Portamag.
Yeah, but exactly. We could have drilled those by hand and come out just the same, but
we've done them on a drill press and stepped the bits. And
yeah, exactly. But you know, my bubble is off just a little teeny bit, and it's showing the opposite way here. That's probably what. Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So anyway, just to emphasize that, use what you got. You don't have to have a perfect garage. You don't have to have a perfect environment. I've built many of these things just on jack stands on a garage floor. So this is the most accurate probably I've ever had one come out.
And it's certainly more accurate than you need to be.
Yeah.
You can keep zooming in and looking at finite details and saying, "Oh my God, I'm up to 5/1000ths of an inch."
Yeah.
Take a step back 20 feet. And
yeah. Exactly.
5/1000ths of an inch becomes insignificant.
I'm pretty sure that at 60 miles an hour, somebody's not going to go, "Oh God, the frame is 5/1000ths of an inch off." Phew, there we go. It's back together again. Wheelbase is at 117, so it's back a little bit further than it should be, but it's all good. So we can start working on getting the rear end put in. Because I have a mouse in my pocket, but everything fell together just beautifully the way it's going to be here. Got no complaints, no worries. Let's see if our rear end offset is right. It is. The pig is offset this way, which means we need to remember to put the motor in offset this way, which doesn't matter on this vehicle because the steering box is not going to be a problem like it is on most of them, but because we are using Mopar rear end, it needs to be offset so our driveline angles are right. But winner chicken dinner. Well,
it's been a day.
It's been a day. It's been a weekend.
It's been a lot of work. I'm really impressed the way it came together.
Yeah. I was telling Becky that we came out within
5 thou on the rear end, and
half a thou.
Yeah.
It was half a thou because the table was 5/1000ths off.
Yeah.
So our level is with the machinist level, which measures in 1,000th increments.
Yeah.
So with my 10-foot or my 4-foot,
half a thou increments.
Half a thou increments. Okay. So with my 4-foot Walmart one, pretty accurate.
Yeah, spot on the money.
Yep. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So I can take it from here now. yeah, I got a bunch of hours of work to get it to be on its own feet again. But I keep saying again, it's never been on its own feet. This is all new.
Well, there's a lot gonna go on in this guy.
Yeah, but that could be done when it's on the chassis. So that's part of my burn on this is I want to get that back on here, but I got to get the motor in here first. There's just a lot of sequences, but I can fix the cab on the frame, and that frees up a big chunk of shop space. So, well, I think we're going to go relax and chill. Try not to pass out.
Yeah.
I wore him out.
I'm gonna need some Motrin tonight.
I appreciate you being here. Like, share, subscribe. Channel memberships for as little as $5 a month. I think the most important thing to remember around here,
Yeah.
don't forget.
Yeah.